Hello, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Planescape Torment. Time to hopefully turn into a wizard. Mebbeth, can you get this thing off me? Mebbeth turns as you enter and gives you a skeptical eye. Your path brings you back here, does it, child? I returned with those herbs you wanted. Now maybe you can get this damn bramble patch off my wrist? Is that so? Mebbeth glances at the barbs that surround your wrist. If so, think it off then. Alright,
Updated my journal.
do so. Creaking and snapping, the black barbed branches unravel themselves from your wrist and form into a tangled ball of brush and twigs. It looks like a nest of dead black snakes. Mebbeth snorts. Make it into a picture frame or some such. Something with more structure and less angles. Okay. Concentrate on the barbed ball and then imagine it as a picture frame. I will take all of that. Lord. Can I think about some more experience? The branched ball creaks, the twigs bending and twisting until the branches have bent themselves into a small picture frame. Two hand spans on a side. Almost unconsciously, you imagine shape the barbs to the back of the frame so it can be hung from the wall easily. And, as an afterthought, you move the remaining barbs to the inside of the frame so it could be picked up by the edges. Alright, well, how's that? Mebbeth stares at the frame for a moment, then cackles. Ha! Square enough it is. Good work, child. Good work. She picks up the frame and scrutinizes it. This'll do nicely. Is that all you wanted it for? Aye, well, this is enough, she sniffs. Aye, but there was one thing I forgot to tell you to fetch. Oh, God. When you left last time. And it'll take you back to the Merchant Square, it will. Look for the cloth seller, Gisorel. He has some rags of mine that he was supposed to wash. And long has it been since I first asked him to do it. Alright, you could have mentioned that before I left.
I feel stronger.
I feel used. An ornate box. Where did... Oh, that's the box that guy gave me. Okay, feelings of dread seem to emanate from this box. Oh, boy. We could use it. Should we use it? Is this going to be like Baldur's Gate 3 and a freaking beholder pops out? Woman, you really just... I swear to God, if I can't become a wizard after this, I'm going to be upset. Because she talked about training me. Oh, God. Oh, we got another character point. Wait, are we going to go up to 20 wisdom? I think we should do 20 wisdom. Then after that, we'll go to 18 intelligence, and then we'll start pumping charisma. Maybe go to 10 constitution. I don't know. But 20 wisdom. Godly wisdom. We know for 100% certain that a tomato is a fruit, but in fact, you do not put it into a fruit salad. That is the level of wisdom we possess.
All right.
There we go.
I'm gone.
Is this all there is? No. No, it is not. Okay. I do want to go through all of the hive and talk to all the named NPCs, maybe even some unnamed ones. Mort. But I'd like to kind of talk to everyone in one area before moving on and doing quests, because this is why I didn't go do the other quest for Craddock and all of them just yet.
Done.
I feel like I have a bad habit of spreading myself thin. I'd like to, if it's possible, complete one whole area and move on to the next. Have a little organization in my life, in my sigil life.
I'm gone.
You know, Giscoral's got to be sick of talking to me without me buying anything at this point. Giscoral turns to you. Okay, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I'm here to pick up someone's wash. Mebbeth, the midwife. Midwife. Rag picker square. Giscoral blinks. Washcloth? Yes, Mebbeth. Rag picker square. A rag picker? He taps his fingers as if counting something. I know. I remember. He holds up the trembling finger as if to tell you to wait. Let's wait for him to fetch the wash. He comes back with a flattened mass of green rags, thin as paper, yet so stiff they look like they could double as wooden boards. The rags are so caked with a greenish lime starch that they look like it would take years of soaking to relax them. How many times did you clean this? Giscoral washcloth, starch cloth every 5th day, washcloth, starch cloth every 5th day. His eyes flicker. Giscoral, wash many years, always starch cloth on 5th day. Giscoral's ritual. Yeah, but they're ruined. Washcloth is Giscoral's ritual. His voice is flat, almost zombie-like. Must starch cloth every 5th day. What's the point of doing it every 5 days when they don't need... Oh, never mind. Just hand them over. Give cloth. He nods, and then hands you the rags. They're heavy. It's like carrying an armload of bricks. I'll take them back to Mebbeth. Farewell. Okay, I had clean rags. There's her cloth. I really don't think we need these personal items and notes and whatnot. I thought maybe a vendor, like some vendor could sell them. Alright, we have rags. We have cleaning rags, not clean rags. Let's see what you have. Alright, you don't have cleaning rags.
Jellied Hydra eyeballs in aspic. Give it a try. It's delicious.
Oh, okay. Alright. What's up? Okay, do I have special abilities other than... No. Raise dead. Okay, we got the +1 dagger equipped. Seems good. Get him. We got hit for 6, so... I'm very glad we regenerate health. Very glad.
Good as done.
Rusty dagger. Bronze ring. Bronze bracelet.
All right.
Nothing special.
All right.
Oh, please. For the love of God, be done with this. Just turn me into a wizard. Mebbeth seems lost in twisting the black-branched picture frame you made for her. She is squaring the edges and snapping off some of the barbed seeds of the branches. She suddenly notices you and sets down the frame. Aye, child? Well, I brought your wash, but I think Giscoral was a little heavy on the cleaning ritual, though. She takes the stacks of starched green rags from you. She examines them critically. At least they won't tear, she sighs. Or bend. What was with that cloth merchant, Giscoral? His hands were all scarred and he seemed slow. Mebbeth is still turning the cloth over in her hands, tapping it with her finger. Well, child, sometimes one burns with the art. And other times the art burns ye. Is that what happened to him? Mebbeth clicks her tongue. Mayhap. There's some for whose using the art is like breathing. They strolls about with pointy hats and stinkweed pipes. Then there's the hedge wizards and plain-touched gypsies and fortune casters and half-seers and midwives who flicker with the art. Them have a harder time of it. And Giscoral was one of them? Mebbeth nods. Aye, so to speak. In some ways he's no different now than he was. Addicted to habit and ritual he was. She sets down the stiff rags. They clunk as she places them on the floor. Aye, now, there's one last thing I need from you, child. Oh, for the love of God. This better not involve me going back to the market, Mebbeth. Oh? And if it does, child? She draws herself up and glares at you, even at the full height. Her head barely crests your shoulders. Mebbeth, it's a waste of time to keep traveling to the market for all these things, especially when you could have taken a moment and thought about everything you needed instead of sending me on the same damn errand 3 times. Oh no! Ritual of 3! I'm bitching like a little kid. Remember? We had the ring. Mort mentioned something about, or I think it was Mort, but somebody, somewhere, or maybe in a note, said the rule of 3. Right here. Look how it's emphasized. 3. Anyway, show more. Oh. Oh, wait. All I'm saying is that if you keep your head straight about... yeah, right here. We'll go with the first one. Mebbeth pumps up, her face turning turnip red. Oh, aye. Is that your feelings on the matter, is it? If so, then leave. I'll tell you, if you won't be wasting my time to shine light in that muled head of yours. No, I'll do the errands. Just tell me. Is there anything else you need me to pick up while I'm there? Only this. I need some inks for scribing some ingredients in one of me cookery books. I'll need you to fetch some from one of the merchants. Kosajai? Or is that J pronounced, is it like, oh, what language is that? Where the J is pronounced like an H. Let's pronounce it like that. Portuguese, I think. I don't know. We'll pronounce that like an H. So Kosahai be her name. All right then. I'm off.
Updated my journal.
Mebbeth needs me to run yet another damnable errand for her. Back to the market to fetch some ink. She said to speak with a woman named Kosahai in the market square. She's probably the only merchant I haven't spoken to. No kidding.
Done. Done.
Wonder if I increase my constitution, if my regeneration will increase.
Done.
Oh, here she is. I did not see her. I didn't see her at all of all the times we've been through this market. This toothless old crone reeks of fish and brine. Spying your approach, she gives you a wide pink smile. Fish, my child? Fish heads, mayhap? Mebbeth said you sell ink. She sent me to purchase some. Ink, she chuckles. Nay, sir, I sell no inks. Oh, I just sell fish. Good lord. Are you sure? Mebbeth the midwife in Ragpicker Square mentioned you specifically. Heh. Well, old Kosahai was me dam's name? Okay. And me granddam's name? So it could be any of us. Yet they're both in the dead book, so only this Kosahai matters. No idea what she's on about. A midwife in the Picker Square, you say. She thinks for a moment. Don't know her, I don't. So, you don't have any ink. Well, I can't say that's much of a surprise. I swear Mebbeth's having me running circles. Now hold on. Your midwife friend's not all wrong. I know where you can get ink, but it may not be the ink you're looking for. The ink I'm thinking of bleeds from the gills of the Brogatafin, it does. This Brogatafin, it bleeds ink? Yeah, but you don't have this Brogatafin, right? Yeah, we're going to go with that. I think we're pretty exasperated at this point. But you don't have this Brogatafin, do you? She frowns. Thing is, that fish is not for eating. It's got a horrible taste, scalds the tongue. You can ask Miriam. She pitches her fish sell down the street a southerly way. She cackles. She might have one of them fish he needs on her pole. Okay. God, this vernacular is so difficult to read. Kosahai, one of the fishwives in the market, told me that the only place she knew of to get Mebbeth's ink was from the Brogatafin, but she didn't sell it. She said I would have to try Miriam, a fishwife who sold her wares on the street south of the market. Alright. I dare any of you damn thugs to try it. Crier of Asanan. A town crier. Okay.
Hey, we're being watched, Chief. Just look natural. Casual.
Come on, get him. There we go. Oh, we put him in the corner, but that put us in the corner. I think we'll be alright, though. These are pretty weak thugs. I'm having a blast with this game. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe it's taken me 20 years to play all of these old D&D games. I bought every single one of them when they came out. I was a teenager when these came out and bought them all. Played them for like 20 minutes and just never got addicted to them. In all fairness, I was addicted to another game at that point in time, and to be perfectly honest, these games were quite hard. Oh, you want some too?
Die.
Good hit. Oh. Okay. I'll chase you into hell. I guess maybe we're not far from that, are we? It's probably just one portal away. There we go. Finally ran himself into a corner. Maybe we should get a thief in the party. Are thieves good? I don't know. But yeah, I kind of deeply regret not getting into these D&D games. Now, in all fairness, back then, I made fun of people that played D&D. Me and my buddies all did. It was just something to laugh at. It's kind of sad. Because here I am in my 40s, and I can't get enough of it.
Come on off with you there, let's go.
Funny how life changes. Miriam, for the love of God, tell me you've got this brogata blah blah fish. This old woman stands silently by the wall, staring off into the distance. She seems to be unconcerned with the flow of traffic around her. She clutches a wooden pole with her dozens of small fish dangling. Greetings. Oh, hello, sir. She squints at you for a moment, trying to discern your identity. Oh my. Ere I was thinking one of you old me regular customers. She proffers her fishing pole. Tuna, sir? Mackerel? Sea cucumber? No. No fish, thanks. I had some questions. Her mouth presses down to a tight-lipped frown. She stares off over your shoulder. Have you heard of the Borgata fin? I was told it bleeds ink from the gills. She blinks, then nods. Aye. That fish is a strange one, it is. Not many have heard of it, and less want to eat it. Difficult to kill, and even in death, it still seems to live. Not many want to latch their teeth around something that still writhes. Do you have one?
Updated my journal.
Aye, but the ink, you'll need something to carry it in. You have a bowl or cup, perhaps? Or perchance? Or tankard, or maybe one of the merchants is selling one. Oh, yeah! The chick with the plates. Well, she'll be happy that we finally buy something from her. It was you.
See the shine on that? See the edge on it?
What are you selling right now? Cups, jugs, tankards? Yes. I need something to hold ink in. Do you have a tankard or a goblet for sale? She nods. Oh yes, many kinds. They range in price from a few coppers to several hundred. I'm actually looking for the cheapest thing you've got. She raises an eyebrow, reaches into the crate at her side, and throws a battered-looking tankard to you. It's covered in dents, and its handle looks like it's about to fall off. This one looks like it was used on someone's skull. No offense, Mort. She smiles slightly. Ha ha ha. It'll do, thank you.
Updated my journal.
What, I didn't pay her for that? I mean, I guess it's good for me, but... Alright.
I told you I'm tapped out.
Alright, Miriam, give me my damn fish, my ink. Hello, sir. Yes, blah, blah, blah. Been through that. I brought the tankard. Can I get the ink from the fish in it? She nods and plucks a fish from her pole. It twitches as she grabs it. Then it starts lashing about. She begins to twist it like a rag. Good lord. She wrings it until the bluish-black ichor begins to trickle from the fish's gills. When your tankard is almost full, she relaxes her grip and throws the twitching fish into a sack at her side. Thank you and
Updated
farewell.
my journal.
I want to know what she was looking at. She stares off over your shoulder. Look behind you and see what she's staring at. You can see nothing of interest behind you. As you turn back to her, you catch her looking at you. She looks away quickly, resuming her staring off into the distance once more. What, do I look familiar to you? Goodness no. She pauses for a moment. Aye, you do. Have you seen me before then? I think ye are a man with your very likeness, sir. 'Twas long ago. Okay, you gotta tell me. Well, sir, you see, your sight's not so good now. 'Twasn't back then neither. But I thought I saw you walking past with a small group trailing along behind you. What did these people look like? It's hard to say, sir. 'Twas so long ago, and you walked by so quick-like. But I remember. Now, the way you held your head up. I remember now, the way you held your head up. There was a woman following you. That's probably, what's her name? The ghost lady. Trying to stop you. To get you to turn around, speak to her, but she paused. But, oh my god. To get you to turn around, speak to her, but you pushed her away. What happened then? Beautiful woman she was, looked so sad, so angry, all at once. She stood there for a moment, then followed along behind you just the same, hustling to catch up. You said there was a group. Who else was there? She shrugs. There was at least 2 other gentlemen with you, sir. The only one I remember too clearly, though, was tall, thin. Reeked of bub, he did. I smelled him from across the way. Looked like he hadn't bathed in ages, too. He followed you close. He did. And never said a word. Acted like the woman wasn't even there. Even when she bumped against him, trying to stop you. That's all I remember. Let's give her a copper for her time. Let's give her 20. She stares at the heaping handful of coins for a moment, as if unsure what to do. You hold them a bit closer, and she finally takes them, laughing uneasily. Ho ho! Oh my, why thank you, sir. May the Lady of Shadow pass over you, and the fortune always find you. Please come and visit me anytime. Thank you. Hey! I just got a achievement. Alright, that seems like a pretty good place to end this one. And we'll go ahead and pick it up in the next one. So, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.